Hello world! How are you doing? Good lord, I have an echo because I forgot to mute. There we go. Right, cool. How is everybody today? I am wired from coffee, but also feeling like I don't have enough coffee. So, hi, for those of you who have no idea who I am Mike Elsmore. I am here to build rando stuff and see what happens. It also appears that I'm here to take abuse from the internet, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I should probably explain what I'm doing today. Right, so last week I was getting involved with some work at work, oddly enough, where we're doing something for AWS reInvent, which is their jam sessions, and I was asked to build the EC2 containers for it. So we're going to finish off that, get it into the AWS Jam Sandbox, which is kind of like a special subset of AWS's data center. And yeah, and then we're going to crack on with some of the community code I want to do, and I'm going to experiment with something else, which is, well, rigged up my Zoom so that I can invite people to just come and chat to me, at least it should do anyway, whilst we're streaming, because why not? There we go. Obviously, and oh, that should probably share as a link. Copy invite link, and then people can actually actually say human words. Yeah. This is possibly the worst idea I've ever had, or the greatest, I don't know. Let's try that. And is that actually it is capturing my Zoom. So everybody should be able to, yeah, there we go, cool. It means I can allow people into that Zoom chat or not. Yeah, cool. I think. There we go. And hopefully people won't have a reverb or echo thing from it. There we go, cool. Now back to OBS, back to, let's move that down that way so it doesn't need to be so high. There we go. So how is everybody today? Who's having a good day? Let's move that Slack. Wow. Who's having a tiring day? Who's having a day? Okay, cool. No, wrong mouse. I swear to God, that is my favorite phrase right now. No. Also, that's the wrong keyboard. There we go. I would share my desk at the moment, but the cable mess is so nobody's allowed to see that. Also, if the music is a bit too loud or not, feel free to just shout or say. I massively appreciate it. Go. And right, cool. That's that. Hey, I got Jakey Price being a good boy. Who's a good boy? He's a puppy. I swear to God, he's a puppy. Nope, not an incognito. I need the. There we go. That's better. However, I don't need all of this. Zoom that out. Close all the tabs, 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 all the tabs. There we go. Hi Jake, see you there, lurking in the background. How you doing? Ugh. Right, so, where is everything? There we go, that's that. I am being informed that my music requires to go down a little bit. Let's reduce that a little bit more. Is that better? That better? And probably want to boot me up just a little bit, because there we go, back in the yellow. Change mousse. That's yes. Do. There we go. Yeah. Have we hit sweet spot with the music? I think we have. I've just noticed the name of this title. Banhammer. By the hammer of Ban, I defeat you. Also, my experiment has gone horribly wrong. I have taken my Chemex, which was down here in cup, and made a V60 on top of it. I'm tasting coffee, but it's bloody strong now. Oi. Considering I drink my coffee black with no sugar. Wee mama. I believe they call this wake up juice. Is the actual coffee worth talking about? I would go with yeah. I'm currently having the Guatemala, I believe, from 200 degrees, and it is tasty. Unless you try making coffee in two different ways into the same mug, at which point, possibly not the best idea. Because they're using two different filter types, and one's, shall we say, aged from 10 a.m. this morning? Which is just hella not good. Right, I need to do this so I can drag that there, bring the codes. Has everybody else got coffee and is caffeinated and is ready to rock? And what need my trusty pop mic. Let's get ready to rumble! Because if I had said that directly into it, it would have killed everybody. I swear to God, I know what I'm doing. I'm not insane. I lie. I definitely don't know what I'm doing. I'm definitely insane. Okay, so we have a curl script from last time where it's grabbing the zip file, dropping it locally, just to double check that it's not in wrong mouse again. Let's delete damn file. That's where we got to last time. Was why is S3 telling me to die? Stall. Yeah, why was S3 giving me denials? It's again wrong mouse. Hello, Mr. Jenkins. How are you doing, sir? Son of a... Why is S3 giving me when I've made the damn file public? You're sleepy. Why are you sleepy? It's like 4 in the afternoon for you. Well, 4:15 for you. How? Who in hate? How and why? It's Monday. It's Monday for everyone who could possibly be in this chat. Unless we're talking Australia, at which point I'm pretty sure there's nobody in Australia in this chat. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. Let's just move that mouse so I don't get confused. Well, sir, your solution to your Monday blues is caffeine. No, I don't need a New Zealand viewer. They code upside down. Also, there's a comedian called Daniel Sloss who was describing his 5 megabyte internet that he was receiving up in Scotland as Australian because it was only 5 megabytes. So I don't think we could hold a decent conversation with anybody in that part of the world just because interwebs. That may be wrong, but I also like to maintain that stereotype. Yeah. You have a toddler. Dan, that is your own fault. That's all I'm going to say on that matter. You opted into child and work. This is why you also opt into coffee and wine. Cool. S3. Let's go hunting around. Yes, you can quote me on that. They upside down code. This is recorded for posterity, so it remain commentless. Oh, that's politics. Good sir, politics. What did I call that bucket? There we go. That's the bucket ammo. Hi, Jake. All right, cool. So there is the goddamn father. Great. Permissions. Read object, blah, blah, blah. Public access. Everyone can. And the block public access. Oh. Should really have read that message like last week when I was pulling my hair out and go, how do I turn this off? I, Jake, am doing wonderful. I have rocket fuel coffee, the company of my fellow man, and women's. Well, woman's. Well, woman. But yeah. Add a bucket level permission. Right. Okay, so I need to configure the damned bucket, not the... if only I'd worked this out last week. Yeah, it's a Chemex coffee made with Guatemala that was this morning drank from hither to about hither. And then I decided to, rather than making a fresh coffee and everything, just make a V60 on top of it. So I may be talking real quick in about 15 sips. And by real quick, I mean the only things that are going to be able to understand me are the Roadrunner and dogs. Yep, I went there. Right, so block up. There we go. Save. To confirm the system, please type I wouldn't. This, like, AWS's, like, capture stuff is really confusing for me. Confirm. Cool. Does that mean if I now run my little script? Access denied. A bridge between Twitch and Element Matrix. What's Element Matrix when it's at home, Dan? Feel free to drop links. My curiosity will most definitely be getting the better of me. Read object. Excellent. Cool. Save. Talk to you normally from Element. Okay, what's Element? Like, spraken Sie non-telco? Talking to yourself in a chat. At least I'm not the only one who's just a little bit crackers. Oh. No, still death of a car salesman. Yeah, boy. Access denied. Move to trash. Let me grab this domain. Element. Nope. Element matrix. Oh, right. Okay. So it's another Telegram and all that what's-majigamy stuff. Okay. Yes, no. Best answer ever. This is and is not exactly what you are looking for. Why you access the name? Make public. Let's make public. Cool. Alright, now it's not being a little insert expletive. Door to door. So Mastodon meets Discord meets Telegram. All the text, all it's missing is blockchain to be buzzword bingo. All the techie thing. The high techie. Now is this working? You have no idea how happy I am that that's not failing miserably. Okay, also... No. So you can talk to clients, Skype clients, Hangout clients, Twitter DMs, etc. Right. Right, so you're using it like, right, okay. So you're using it like a bridge, like people used to with the old IRC Java client stuff, but for voice communicado and whatnot. Right, okay. Meh. Technology is hard, man. Why do we have the technology? He says, trying to write code. Yes, the irony is not left. The irony is not lost on me. You make it sound old and boring. The answer to that, Dan, is I am old and I am boring. Even though I know for a fact I'm younger than people in this chat. Not the youngest, but I am younger. Old man Jakey in the corner. Well, I'm 33, the nice round number, and I know Jake is at least I thought you were 2 years older than me, dude. You're still older. I'm holding on to that one. Both are. Also, you people. Am I allowed to make Tropic Thunder references? Or is that just like real bad? Like I'm unsure on that. Which Linux flavor does the standard AWS Linux run on. No, I can't make those. Oh man, I can't make Tropic Thunder references. Damn it! Where's all the fun in the world gone? To a better, safer place for everybody. That is where it's gone, and I've just been left behind a little bit every so often. Do Linux on AWS. Wrong mouse. Jesus. I'm starting to think I need to take up Dan's suggestion and actually, like, use cyanogen, so I'm only using one mouse at a time. Doesn't tell me what flavor of Linux it is. Alright, AWS Linux flavor. Which version of Linux is it using? In short, by dominating. That doesn't answer my question. Anybody in the chat know which kind of which Linux distro is the AWS Linux built upon, so I can write the right commands? Because yes, doing a zip, but what happens if I need to install zip? Do I do sudo apt-get install yum install? No. Do I just operate with 2 of everything on my desk? Nearly. I do have 2 computers, 2 monitors, 2 keyboards, 2 mice, but only 1 webcam and mic. And then this mic. So maybe 2 mics, depending on your interpretation, but nearly 2 of everything. It's yum. Aha, thank you. So it's CentOS rather than thank you. Why no make that easy to find? Why you know? Okay, so cool. So if it doesn't have zip installed, it will be yum installs it. Yeah, but you know, even though it's its own flavor, it's kind of like, you know, Ubuntu is its own flavor of Debian. It's still gonna have the same, like, the repository system plugged into it. So it's either going to be the Red Hat CentOS side of life, or it's going to be the Debian one. I just can't see it. AWS Linux install. That will tell me for sure which one I needs. You'd think. Or not, because it's telling me to install it the old-fashioned way of straight from repo. Install Git. I beat you to a joke that's mocking myself. You know what? I'm kind of proud of myself. Okay, so sudo update yum y. Okay. All right, so we do want to steal that line, because always a good idea. Update the current versions. Always safer. Because that should also update the local repository reference, which makes life easier. Sudo and then install any dependencies. Cool. Grab Python script. Grab and install. So, as all great developers, I'm now going to Google how to do the job. Unzip on Linux. Terminal. How to unzip on Linux terminal. See recommended cookies. Sudo app. Okay. Right, okay. Ba-ba. And then unzip. This isn't going to work because I'm going to run that yum command on my local machine and it's going to explode because I'm on a Mac running BSD, not yum. So we have reached the point where I now need to make this run remotely inside of EC2 to double check I've not made a stupid. Which, it's me, I have definitely made a stupid first time round. Like, 100% got a dummy moment going on. Let's fix that. But first, to our sponsor! Yeah, I know, I'm sounding ridiculous. As always. Real do. According to that, do I need to state any specifics? To a different directory. Question is, does this actually create the directory, the path under execution? Do it anyway, so just to make sure that it's getting dropped off to a location I can punch. And before I forget, let me copy and paste this. If anybody wants to actually code along live or like tell me I'm doing silly or whatever in voice rather than yep, I have rigged up my Zoom so that it can be used in the background of here. So Human's conversations whilst it codes. It's almost like being in an office. No. I'm making it real. Yeah, that's possibly one of the creepiest things I could ever do. No! No. Wrong mouse. And this is why I keep saying wrong mouse. Cool. Actually, some people at work saying stuff. Yes, they are. There we go. That's work dealt with for now. No, I don't need that. Need this. Cloud. Your coffee is finally ready. All hail the coffee. The coffee is the savior. The savior, the coffee. The coffee is the thing. We all need the coffee in our lives. Yeah, there we go. So EC2 cloud formation install packages. Okay, so it appears I looked at this last week and didn't quite get that far. Okay, so AWS. Oh yes, did lamp configuration? Why do they give it me all in JSON, which I can barely read? Oh, I also need to change some of this because it actually requires yeah, it does actually need does need this, it turns out, because when you do the EC2 like this, you need to be able to reference the key pair you're using inside of AWS so that it will actually allow you to connect to the instance. Otherwise, it throws a wobbly going, why you try connect? Which is something I found out over the weekend whilst Googling on my phone from bed, because I'm an idiot and I did it from bed. I should not try multitasking. Boink. There we go. Did I actually check that this works? AWS, CloudFormation create stack. Yes, I did, it turns out, and I need to fix that. Did we? Was it update stack? Update stack. And I need to now provide it with key name. Ball honky. How do I do that without telling everybody what I'm using as my key pair? Interesting. Yeah, okay. If anybody has a clue on how one should do this safely by adding the key pairs without bleeding their own personal data to the internet via stream, do I even have a key pair? Do you even key pair, bro? Alright, so probably an IAM. Right, so trying to automate, because this is the one thing I've never done before. Like, I've never tried connecting an EC2 instance that you have SSH over it. Like, normally, if I've ever scripted up EC2 instances, they don't have SSH, because I strongly believe any machine on the internet with SSH is a bad thing. Unless it's a bastion to get in, at which point it's got security up the wazoo. Bad. Hopelessly bad. Horrendously bad. Yes, but the problem is this instance is going into the AWS Jam system, so it's going to be using a key name defined by the Jam, not by me. So I've got to work that out. But first things first, I should get it working on the Logs.io account, the marketing account first before I throw it there. So I need to check I have an actual key pair in AWS. At least, no. No, you can't, unfortunately. The AWS Jam. Do I have a link to it here? Let's go to the other window where I have lots of things, and all the things are all over the bloody place. Skadoosh. So this is the AWS events platformy majiggy mabob. Except, there we go. I'm gonna have to do that except all in a minute anyway. Boink, shboink. So inside of here, we get to set a challenge. When we have a challenge, my challenges, troubleshooting logs and analytics. Here we go. We set all the tasks and we set the cloud formation. Now this cloud formation builds everything they need to use, and somewhere we define the keypad that they must have to be able to interact with it, and I cannot remember where that is. Accept all stats, export revisions, facilitator notes. Somewhere we actually have to tell them that they need a key pair, which they because people are registering for the jam without a standard AWS account or an IAM. They're actually they sign up to this as part of the AWS reInvent with a username and password they generate for it. So the system generates an SSH key for them to use, rather than them having to go through and generate their SSH key and pass it along, because people who use the same SSH key for everything are bad people, aren't they, Dan? But normally I'd agree with you, but yes, in this situation, yeah, you don't provide it with the SSH key in advance. It's generated on your behalf and you consume it. But I can't remember where it is. Yeah, there we go. Will the team need an SSH key to complete the challenge? The answer is yes. Oh. Right, okay. Oh. Oh, I should have finished reading the settings page and stuff and actually gone, there is something already. Smooth. I am a smooth operator who knows what he's doing. Not. Somebody please put me out of my misery. I am an absolute bloody plank. I am ever so slightly miffed at myself. Yes, so to simplify the thing, because not everybody who is part of the jam is a developer. The jams are designed for relatively all skill levels, so product managers and whatnot, through to full systems engineers and whatnot. So they have to accommodate for the people that don't have a clue, as well as the people who have too many clues. Which makes complete sense when you're trying to build a system for everybody to learn on. Yeah. Oh, if this was just for me, I would, yes, please give us a key and we'll do the key pairing, but I'm not. And, oh god, tufty hair. There we go. So, yeah. Lab key pair is the default. Okay, cool. That makes my life so much easier. I'm going to just put that in here as a default. So I have a reference and know what I'm talking about later. Why is that going weird on me? Encapsulate so it doesn't throw a wobbly. Come up. Cool. There we go. Oh, kind of upset that nobody wants to come and talk. I don't know why. It's like it's a pointless thing, but still. Anyway, right. Where was I? Where was I? There we go. Cool. So we have EC2. We have resources. Boom. Does that make that easier? Do I still need to give it the key name? Still need to give it key name. How does one pass in the parameter to AWS cloud formation update stack help? What somebody is going to one day explain to me why there is no standardized convention for asking for help. It used to be back in the day, man, and you'd get the manual page for it. Great. And then there was dash help, and then occasional dash help. And then for some godforsaken reason, AWS's CLI, subcommand help. Not like anything else. You try putting dash help in, it explodes. You try doing man AWS, don't quote me on this. Man AWS doesn't work either. Am I grumpy about this? Yes, I am. So yeah, back to the help. Passing a parameter. Template body, stack policy, parameters. A list of parameters in. Okay, cool. This is going to explode, but it should get us a step closer. Update stack. And then parameters. Key name is equal to, well, let's be a little cheeky. And let's just take the default. Because it won't exist in the Logs.io marketing account, but it will pass the sniff test of wanting what did I do? Parameters. Be a key of how have I gone and clown that? Like, clowning is my specialty, but that just doesn't seem right at all. Parameters, syntax. Shorthand syntax. Key, string. You've got to be joshing me. You have to full type it all out? Ugh. There are moments when I think that, nutso. Forgot to actually copy and paste so that I can actually change it easier. There are certain times when I think that AWS just overcooked everything. Like, massively overcooked. There we go. Let's go back. Let's put that in. Resolved value is lab key pair. Use previous value. True. Parameter value. Lab key pair. Pair. And string. Key nama. Right, let's just delete those and hope that it doesn't throw a wobbly. Is non-alphanumeric. Parameter name, key name is non-alphanumeric. How is that not alphanumeric? It is a number and letters. Please nobody screen cap this. What the Hades am I looking at now? Ladies and gentlemen who know more about AWS, help! Otherwise I'm just going to move on to the next step before I go more insane than I normally am. Which, I'm not going to lie, is a blooming miracle if I can go any more crackers than I am at the moment. Hang on, how much work do you do in AWS, Jake, these days? Like, I know you're a big fan of DO and you muck around with APIs, but I didn't think you did much infra on AWS. That is my exact problem as well, where I know where all the buttons and the things to make the APIs trigger, but most of my infrastructure is Lambdas or Docker images on AWS, so kind of not this stuff. And trust me, the Docker images to deploy that are already nuts as it is, and I've already angry ranted about that in recent times, so let's skip over that. There we go. Ouch. Blooming neck. Windows notifier is loud. Manage notifications. Can you pause them so it's not so loud? Or not. Okay. Okay. Now I've got a possibility. I can either bash my head against it, trying renaming stuff, or I can quit and move on to something new. What do people think I should do? Continue, solve the problem, or move on quickly and quietly into the direction of actually productive coding? Okay, I need to change the music because it's making me make noise at people, and that's just not cool. Let's go with the EDM playlist. Harris Heller needs to, like, produce some more playlists. I'm gonna tweet him. He's never going to answer, but he'd be big deal. I wonder if you get music from Sam to AA's that's stream friendly. That'd be cool because he used to make amazing chip tunes. Don't know if he still does, actually. I think Jake will probably remember him from when he did the music for the Hack Friends after party years ago. Nat Harris Heller. Do you think stream beats will be getting more playlist variety? Nah. Okay. Parameters. All right, let's solve this. Let's solve this. Let's solve this. Let us solve this. Okay, so I didn't like that either. So it was expecting to be comma separated, but the comma separating means parameter not key name. Name key name is not alphanumeric. How is that not alphanumeric? I'm also going to do something super hacky now. Please don't judge me too much. I know you already are. Let's try the create statement. That's probably going to do the exact same thing, but super not cool. You know what? Let's go back to the update one. That's explodey. Let's see what happens when I Google the error, because that's how I fix things. I just Google it until I get it right. Information template. AWS Cloud Formation CLI. Okay, so it does need to be key, parameter key, like key. Okay. Wait, could that be it? Like, am I just being an utter clowny? Key name. How is it spelled in key name? Key name, cool. So it's. Could it just be that this is spelled Paul? That's not the problem. Fiddlesticks. Could it be anything to do with the fact that I'm attempting to do this in a NodeMon script to be lazy? Could it? Could it really? Also glad I solved the music problem so I can actually hear what everybody else is hearing. Really annoying not being able to listen to any music whilst trying to work. You know what? Nobody watching on YouTube. Usually there's a couple of people just like hanging around. Nope. Everybody's on Twitch today, which is not many. I suppose it's Monday and I am not entertaining enough. Are you not entertained? Obviously not. Wes, you won't be here. So how's everybody's day going? Is it your morning, your afternoon, your evening? How are you feeling today? Considering here in the UK, we are just the end of the working day for the vast majority of the people. People have usually got like half an hour to go before they down tools and go chill out. But I am going to be on stream for a little longer because I didn't plan my day well enough. And it is a morning from Canada. Now, is it a good morning or just morning? Because, like, we all want a good morning. We don't. Nobody really wants to have a morning. Good now that you're caffeinated and awake. It's like coffee. I should really stop drinking so much coffee this late in the day. Oh, especially when it makes my eyes roll into the back of my head and feel like I'm buzzed out my nuts. Which I'm pretty sure is not politically correct, but my brain can't handle politically correct right now. And nobody say otherwise. Considering everybody I know, everybody in this chat knows me either very well or well enough. Right. Back to this conundrum. Why is it saying that that is a non-alphanumeric key? Well, when it looks to me like it's pretty alphanumeric. Is there a problem with my type key packing? Name of an existing EC2 keypad to enable. The example, I'm going to straight up steal the example at this point. Let's try that. Don't like where this is going. So we switched out the key pair name to another, and it's still saying it is not alphanumeric. Bah, humbug. If I keep, it's still going to be doing that. Yep. It genuinely doesn't like me. It appears infrastructure and the internet is against me today. And I don't seem to have any, like, solution. I need solution to the problem. Right. How about we skip that and just do lab keypad, and then comment out this little bugger so it stops trying to do it, and then try deleting all the things and try again with a hard-coded value just to get the damn. That's not going to work. Or it is. Oh, it's doing something. It's doing something. Something is on the hoe. It's a hoe. Ha ha ha. It's doing something. Oh. Update rollback. Right. Now, what was the error? Events. Update. Keylab does not exist. Okay. We are getting somewhere. Yeah, actually getting somewhere. Okay, so it's actually accepted it. It says that it doesn't exist. If I attach a keypad to myself, will that work? Permissions, boundaries, security credentials, access keys, and there is an SSH key. I am going to do a J key, and I am going to put myself into my intermission screen so that you can't see me doing this. Ironically, that means I also can't see me doing this, because I was coding into that window. A conundrum has been hit. I'll do any other window. What is the solution? Let's log into a different window which you can't see, and go to my account. No, that's the wrong button. It's the wrong button, mate. Totally the wrong button. How weird do I sound when I'm making like rando voices like that? Yeah. What? Did I manage to... Yeah, I clowned it. Suggestion, don't try logging into AWS with your Amazon credentials. It says no. Oh, that's a good point. As it's Halloweeny and I've gone from a silly Halloweeny name, which orange is more full orange for Halloween? Where I now have... It looks orangey to me. Yeah, that's orange. Let's go with the orange. Now, off to the gym. Ugh, it's healthy and all that jazz. Yeah, I need to start doing that. Enjoy your gym session, mate. Are you on stream tomorrow as per usual? Because if so, I will check in during, well, in and around meetings. Okay, so that's officially orange enough, which is loving an off-put from... you're off refactoring to make it work better. Nice. Okay. Well, I will happily get involved as I have been, as much as I can. And, you know, there's going to be a Nicky Collins there to share his 10 cents as well. So, yeah, plenty of people to give you a hand with that, mate. Plenty of people. Right. That's that key. So, yeah, you have a good session at the gym, and I will see you at 1 p.m. BST tomorrow. Well, excellent. So, anybody else around? Jake will be hacking around at 1 p.m. BST. Come join him, and I'll be heckling from the sidelines because it's pretty much all I'm good for, as well as being occasionally useful. Do I have a terminal over here? I do not have a terminal over here. So, item. Nope. Nuts, need to quickly switch screen because, yeah, it's dropped it in there. Yep, this is what you get for actually coding through OBS. Nonsense. That's what you get. Will people stop trolling me for my water bottle, damn it? Also, I like Linus Tech Tips. They're actually a decent YouTube channel. Let's grab my SSH and generate a new one for AWS. Cool. Okay. What's that? And they're Canadian. Yes, they are. Well, yeah, they've got a new fee. Like, they've got somebody from, God, I think it's Manitoba, and the rest are from the Vancouver, BC area. So yeah, it's like full Canadian. If they hired me, it would be less Canadian. It would be English speaking, but less Canadian. No, they're never going to hire me. But yeah. That would solve all of my emigrating to Canada woes. And for those of you who just went, what the heck? He's talking about emigrating? Yes, emigrating to Canada, away from Crazyland, UK. Because, damn, this place going crazy. They don't ever hire, otherwise I would. I've tried. Yes, I have genuinely actually looked into trying to get a job there. Public key, make it active. I need to put this on the path so that it's export AWS SSH key. Cool. Let's go back to the coding screen because now we actually have something we can use. That's I'm gonna just have to remember to delete this afterwards so that people don't kill me. Oink. Oh, cool. So where were we? We were here. Cloud formation. Oh, don't come on! Come on! Does not exist. I'm obviously missing something here. AWS EC2 keeper. Creating or importing a keeper. Yes. I have my key to create a key pair using a third party tool. Excellent. Not so. It's not my personal one. It's an EC2 key pair. I am stupid. It was even there in the bloody error. Somebody please put me out of my misery. Right, gonna go back to that intermission screen. As I do this in another window because plank. Absolute fudging plank. Right. Ishitu. Yeah. Come on, people, talk to me. Otherwise, I'm screaming into a bucket. Keepers. Correct keeper. What's the art behind you? Oh, that is wonderful artwork done by Jim Booth, who happens to be... no, nobody has mentioned it. And you can't really see it, but this is artwork done by one of my tattoo artists, who is awesome and took a little bit of inspiration from me and went nuts with it to produce a series of things, which I'm trying to find his GB Booth. He produced an entire series of them, and they're really cool. I'm trying to find, like, how to share from the web version. Found you, little beggar. Right, so there we go. His Instagram, and the direct link to this artwork is Jim Booth. Works from the Sweet Life Gallery. Thank you. I was trying to find the very specific piece of artwork. You know, nice and shiny and shit. Yeah. But yeah, post-apocalyptic zombie killing animals. This is part of a series of 5 print currently, where the original is the red panda, which is picture number 3 in that set. that is tattooed to the back of my calf. But he doesn't have a zombie, post-apocalyptic backdrop and zombies at the front and the foreground. It has the, post-apocalyptic warrior red panda. Yes, that was the brief I gave my tattoo artist. With a bright pink background. Well, pinky purple. And I bloody love it. And it was great work from him. So very much happy to shout him out. And then he made all the prints available to me as watercolor prints, which I have framed and stuck on the wall. There's you can see technically 3 of them and half of the red panda, but then there's one more on the other side. No, that's the chef. That is the orangutan. And there's the red panda off shot. And the one that you can see that's directly behind my head is Yehuda Devere from Israel. With what happens to people when the internet goes down, which is so damn true, it hurts. It's a man who's down to a loincloth holding a mop, doing cave paintings whilst the Wi-Fi's down. It's pretty much like every developer when Stack Overflow dies or GitHub dies, and we just turn it to uselessness. Technically you can only see 3.5 of the gym prints and then 1 Yehuda Devere. Or does that all count as 1? But that Yehuda Devere one has been there the entire time that I have been in this apartment, because I think it was the first piece of art I put up when I decided to make this my office, because that's how I defined it as my office. Yeah. Doink. Oh, I like this track. Yeah, okay, fine. In total is 4.5. You are right. I am wrong. The internet has told me I am wrong. Thank you. Also, distracting from me putting keypads in and stuff and things. Nope, that's the wrong mouse. Lab. Keypad. Create keypad. And that means I can go back to coding, and I can very quickly undo this, do that. Excellent. And I can return to Huzzah. Let's go back to our AWS CloudFormation, see what the state of it is. Oh, total state, mate. Total state. No. Just reload that. It's doing something. Requested update requires creation of a new physical resource, hence creating one. Oh, are we getting somewhere? Okay, cool. Right. Do we have it? Ladies and gentlemen, by reading the error messages correctly, We goddamn have one. I did not see that coming. Yeah. Holy moly. It's stack complete. Stack is complete. If I go to EC2 now, do we have an EC2 instance with a running instance? We have a running instance. Do we have a running instance? Does it say it's attached to? It has an IP. It's got subnets. It says it's yeah, it's saying it's working. Holy sacks. Is that child friendly to say that? Yeah, what? Okay. Okay. So the instance is alive. And we just drop us into the internal. There was a problem. Yep. Trying in a minute or two. Okay. So it's saying don't do it now. Give it a moment to actually get its stuff together. Okay. But still, it's a miracle. It's. Yep, I know. I'm loud. I'm stupid. But hey, I don't care. It's working. Cool. Oh. Okay. Ooh, I've also just redone my mixer so I can actually see everything better. Excellent. Boom. There we go. Cool. Sweet. Okay. Oh, Dan, weren't you going to be starting to do some streaming majiggy bobs and whatnot and, like, getting involved with teachy? Yes, that is the grown-up and completely adult way of saying that. Let's see if it will behave now and let me connect. Give it a moment or two. Okay, so no, that. The SSH agent may not actually be installed. Aha! Installing SSM agent on EC2 for EC. On the following AMIs. Okay. I believe I have one of those images, so... No, okay. Let's go check out the source code and check which image we're actually rocking. Oh, that's a work-related thing. No, let's review that later. Right, cool. So codebase. The AMI we are using. Where are you? This AMI. I wonder if I just Google the AMI. Like, tell me what the base image is. Okay. Okay, so it comes with... Okay. This is one of the one that comes with it. Okay, great. So this is already configured. Sweet, okay. So we already have the SSM involved. And wait, no, look. Like a private key, but first, I've got the pen. Alright, I'm just gonna hackily. Let's go CD. I have the key in my downloads. So let's try this. chmod 400. Let's try it again. Interesting. So we now have it. So if I just run the, let's see where we are in the directory structure, shall we? pwd. Okay, so we're in EC2 user. Great. What happens when we run that? Do we have curl? It has curl. So if we then do cat, should be, yep, encrypted gumble jumble clear. And that means if we, now here's the question, does it have unzip installed? Unzip. Holy moly, it already has unzip installed, so I have no need to install unzip. Great, okay, we are one step ahead. So ls minus alh, ls minus alh, great, okay. Which means if I do cd real-time logger ls minus alh, I don't need to do it like that. Great. So if I cd rm minus rf real-time logger, cool, ls, cool, so we have it. So if I then run the unzip command without the extra, ooh, enjoy the appointment, because everybody has ever said appointments are fun. I'll talk to you later. Right, so we are, oh, there we go, we're unzipping. We are into the real-time directory. Do we have all the junk? We have all the junk here. So if I run Python, where is où est le parfum script? It's Python's send demo data, and then send demo data. What do we get? What is it going to work? Is it going to play nice? It's going to explode. Because essentially when this is built, I do need the image to actually start generating log data. So my plan is to add to the CloudFormation the download of this file, the unzip, and then attaching this script to a daemon so that it's just kicked off and chugging along producing some data. So we've got to wait a moment, unfortunately, for this to actually say, we have some stuff. And whilst we wait for the internet to do its thing, I am going to take a brief interlude because I have drank over a litre of fluid and I've been sat here for an hour and 30 minutes. Biology has a thing it needs to do. Oh, it's writing logs. Un momento, everybody. And he's back in the room. There we go. Cool. So that's that. Anybody try joining? Nobody wanted to talk to me. Okay. Right, where were we? There we go. Right, it's creating logs. Let's cancel here. Let's clear all the junk. Let's see what the... Is it increased in file size? So it's meant to be jumping into app.log, I believe. So let's do cat app.log. Bingo! We have log data generating in EC2. Oh yeah! Cool. That's... Okay, cool. Solution. Well, partial solution. Okie dokie. And I have 20 minutes to 50 minutes, depending on how I feel, to get all this saved and stored and sent up to the interwebs. Cool. So it's working. It's exactly what we wanted. Cool. Let's exit, because exit. Let's go back into the development file for now until not the expenses tool, that's a different tool. What did I call it? Ah, that's what I called it. Cool, there we go. There we go. So we have actual data going places and building things that do things. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, let's... Where were we? Okay, so we have EC2 generating. We can log into the EC2 now and manually install stuff. Now we need to know how to do this in script. So let's delete a whole bunch of these. EC2 install run script on startup. Running commands on your Linux instance at launch. Contents prerequisites. Data shell scripts. Great, I know how to write scripts. Use data. Specify instance data used at launch. Bash update Y. Okay, so right, okay. So it does require it to be named correctly. Doesn't require it to be sudoed. Does grab the file, loads it into. Don't need to do that because it actually installs it where it's rolling. Cool. We then need to run. Oh, now here's the thing. Do we want it to install and then run it, or add a daemon? A daemon. Just demons. As part, do we want the script to just rock it and go, or do we want it like, okay, let's have a look at this bash script. No, this is just doing install approaches, so that's technically all we need to do to that point. So we have the script. Okay. Following the procedures that install. Okie dokie. Ah, so. Okay, so that's how to remote use a file and load it in. But we want it to actually. Okay, now we're going into the weeds of it, finding out if there is a way to user execute this information. Okay. Yep, that's once it's built, reload a file into it and execute that. That's not what we want. There is a method to set up an EC2 instance to execute script. Let's use. So I have to do both solutions. If you're using an first script. Ah. Uh-huh. We may be getting somewhere. Let's have a look at that user data. There we go. Is that the exact same post? Yeah, it is. Da, da, da. And that's the article we were just looking at. Cool. Let's try and follow the example, shall we? So resources, VM, properties, user data base 64, sub, and then. Okay, let's try this. Save that because we're not gonna lose that. So in here, instances is under properties. It is. So user data, and saying this is bad. Okay. So bish. Pew. And then we grab this. We swap this out because that pipe is acting as a multi-line processor. And then we do Python real-time logger, and then we do slash send 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 log data, send demo data .py. All right, cool. Send hello .py. There we go. So we're now saving it. So anybody who hasn't got a clue what I'm talking about, what's been going on, right? grabbing an EC2 instance, building it, making it install a custom Python script to start logging data, and then far-flinging it to the demo data. Yeah, that's what it is. So it's now grabbing demo data so that when somebody goes into the image, they can now brain fart, just add file B or metric B and start getting information from it. So let us try the update functionalities here. Template body, update stack. And if we go back hither, let's go back to CloudFormation. We can see if, oh, there we go. It's doing an update. There's an update in progress. We can keep an eye on it. See if it actually does the curl, unzips it, and then starts rolling Python. Because that's what we want. Because the, it may crash out actually because I've just told it to start running a Python script which doesn't end. So it may die. And if that's the case, I then need to change the script from, instead of just executing Python, is to add that Python script to systemd as part of the startup, I think. I think that's the best approach to it. There we go. Okay, so let's go in. Go in. Oh, the update's complete. Great. The stack's not. No, the update is complete. Excellent. Oh, cool. Okay. That means if I open this up, let's go back to EC2 Manager. Let's go to our running instance. That was the one that was done like a minute ago, which is perfect. Oh, no. Scrolly. Let's go in here. In hello. Connect. It's probably going to like not let me connect again because it's not actually finished turning on and stuff. So I will just keep talking random gobbledygook until it is alive. But yeah, so we have gone and built stuff. Let's try this again. Okay, let's do the whole that back into downloads and then back into SSH keepep, which is not going to work because I've just realized I'm trying to force my way into, yeah, there we go, that's what I'm after, because the domain and the IP is probably going to be different. Yeah, there we go, cool. Anyway, yes, excellent. So if I do CULS, oh, real time. Let's go in there. Oh, no, that's not it. CD real ls, and ooh, we have stuff. If I do tail on the app.log, it's working. What's man tail? How do you... Okay, so it's dash F. So if I do press F and chat, there we go. See if this thing actually generates any more. Because otherwise that isn't working. Yeah, I know, completely unnecessary and insane, but heck yes. Even if the key name stuff was driving me batty. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think we have a winner. It's possibly winning. It's doing its thing. Right, you know what that means. I need to log into the Jan tool, wherever I left that. So let's go back to our event console, because I can straight up upload the CF file into that. And yeah, I think that's cool. Let's just go into the Jam. Let's get to the challenges. Let's go to my challenges. And yeah, let's do this. Let's get this party started. Now, I actually have succeeded, which is a very un-me thing. Cool. CF template. Let's edit the template. Choose a YAML file. So if I go development, AWS reinvent, grab that, use file. Cool. I'm not sure. Oh, is this gonna work? Oh, save. Let's see if it'll blowy uppy and or work. I think this may have done. I may need to change that path to use the local asset. But otherwise, damn. So if I change that to use this, which is the local running version of it. Wait for review. Oh, okay, so I can't. All right, so let's just leave that where it is. The internet can hate me. Oh, no. Oh, that works. Okay. Copy to clipboard. Does that mean I can go into this CF template, go here, and change that? No, that's not going to work. Let's edit this. Does it allow me to edit it? It allows me to inline edit. Don't do this to me. Play nice. Right, let's drop the keyboard in. Let's do it with the keyboard. Less likely to mess up, we think. Okay, so let's see if we can point it at. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. Excellent. Okay. Is there a test button? I need to be able to test this, but otherwise we are good. It's a miracle. Bloody hell. Okay. And even better. We're like rolling up to the 2-hour marker. So actually streamed. Okay. Right. I think that's as far as I'm going to be able to get for now. Yeah, so, based upon all the learnings, we have built an EC2 image. Everybody else knew how to do this except for me, because I've only ever manually created them via the CLI, never via CloudFormation. And then we have run an install script to make it grab a copy of the logger, unzip it, and then execute the Python script, so we are generating log files. So yeah, we're actually like, we have some jammable information. Going to need to do some experimentation on it, double check everything is there, and then run the jam myself. I don't quite have time to do that now, because I'm going to need to take a break before evening meetings, because time zones suck. But yeah, we've got it. It's loaded. People can play with it. Oh. So, I will be back on Wednesday. Probably. Not entirely sure when, because meetings, I need to like work it out around them. But I will be back on Wednesday, where we will start coding some more of the community Kibana sharing tool. So, thank you very much for joining in, and I will catch all of y'all in 2 days. And don't forget, if you happen to be online in the British time zone between 1 and 5? No, 1 and 4 p.m. tomorrow, you can catch Mr. Jake Price coding along with some stuff, and I will probably be giving him a hand in and around meetings. So check you all out tomorrow/Wednesday. Bye.